Hi, I'm Sierra Larson, and for this participation 3, I did a word sort. So specifically, I chose the word sort for first graders because I think that this is like a good time for them to get hands-on and get familiar with sorting words and noticing similarities within words. So the purpose of a word sort is to give students the opportunity to kind of analyze vocabulary words, and it's a way to introduce new vocabulary words for a new reading selection. So there's two types. There's an open word sort, which means the teacher doesn't give you categories. The students look at the words, and based on what words they see, they choose to sort them in a certain way. And then a closed word sort is when the teacher specifically dictates which categories the students will be sorting the words into. And overall, this is a simple and it's fun, easy way to get students familiar with words. So for my classroom specifically, I would start with having the kids sit on the floor on the reading carpet, and I would show them a new book. And based on the book I would pick would have lots of words with, for example, the ch or the ch sound and the th sound. So students would have to listen for those specific sounds, the ch and the th. So the first time I would read it through, I wouldn't say anything. I would just read it to the students and just have them kind of listen and hear the story for what's going on. Then the second time, I would have them specifically listen for the ch sound and really emphasize when those words come up so that students get excited and they notice the words. And I would have them silently raise their hand when they heard that sound. Then the third time, I would have them listen for the th sound and have them raise their hand when they heard that, the same thing as the ch sound. Then I would have everybody go back to their seats, and I would have 8 to 10 vocabulary words on little index cards, and I would have volunteers raise their hands and hand out these index cards with one vocabulary word on it to each of those students. And then I'd have those 8 to 10 students come stand in front of the class, and as a class, we'll analyze each word and we'll sound it out, the ch or the th sound, and we'll put it on the board under the ch category or the th category so that everybody can kind of interact and see the difference in words together. I think this is how I'd want to introduce the word sort, and eventually we could move on to individual word sorts and having their own worksheets, and possibly doing an open word sort where I would just give them words and they would have to sort them based on what they think the differences are. But I think as an introduction to a word sort, I would like to involve the whole class, and it kind of is something different than just having kids sit at their desks, so it gets them excited. So having them use the whole class to sort the words is a good way to get everybody involved and everything. So that is all I have. That is the word sort, so I hope to be using it in one of my classes one day. We actually talk about it a lot in my Ed-440 class, different ways to do it. We've done it with rhyming words and words like with the beginning sounds or ending sounds. So I think it's a good and easy way to have students recognize different parts and segment words based on their sounds. So, yep, that is it. Thank you.